Hello Gemini, welcome to your twin flame reading here at Soul Evolution Tarot. Today's is a timeless reading for those of you that are in a twin flame collective. So if you're not aware of what is a twin flame journey, or you might feel that this is not resonating with you, then this is definitely not your reading. All right, otherwise, for those of you know where you are, what you might be experiencing on your journey, I do want you to keep in mind that this reading is not continuation from previous readings, and it's still general. So take whatever is resonating for you at this time and leave what doesn't. All right. For those of you wanting to book a private reading with me, you can do so by finding my email down below in the description box. And if you feel guided to exchange energy on my channel, please consider liking this video, subscribing, sharing, or leaving me comments. I'm always grateful for all of your support and feedback. All right, guys, so as usual, we are going to be looking at your divine masculine energies first. So let's pull a few cards to see what energies could be surrounding them at this time, and then we'll get into tarot and other oracle cards. All right, so let's see what is going on with this divine masculine for my Gemini. So what energies could be surrounding them at this time? Okay, let's see. Okay, so we do have fear is coming through. Let's pull a few more. We also have compassion and one more. And we do have winter time is coming through. So let's look at these cards first. So I feel like for some of you guys, winter could be a really significant time of year. For some of you guys, you might have met your divine masculine during these times, or perhaps you have separated from them, or for some of you there could have been a significant shift within your connection. So it's really going to resonate differently for all of you, but for some reason Spirit wanted to bring this time of year. Again, maybe during the winter time you will actually see some significant shift, but again, depending where you are, you know, if you are in the northern hemisphere, we are just going to be entering summer, but for others of you, you know, just keep in mind that this time of year somehow might be significant on your journey. Now we do have the fear card, so your divine masculines might still could be embracing this fear consciousness, where they might be still battling their own fears. They might have a lot of fears surrounding your connection at this time, and this might also create certain blockages. But we also did get a card of compassion, so perhaps your divine masculine still has a lot of compassion towards you, or they could really feel your compassion towards them. So let's grab a tarot deck and we're going to see what they might be thinking in regards to this connection at this time. So first we're going to be looking at their mental space. So let's see in regards to you and this connection. Let's take a look. Okay, so we do have the High Priestess, Major Arcana here. We also have the Two of Swords, and we also have the Page of Cups. Yeah, with the Two of Swords energy, I feel like they're just not seeing clearly. They might have a lot of dark thoughts, or again, this could be their own fears depicted in this card as these black crows. But again, it's almost like right now they could be wearing this blindfold where they're not fully seeing this connection the way they should be. Perhaps they're having a lot of illusions, confusion, and there could also be some kind of indecision when it comes to this divine masculine. However, intuitively, here with the high priestess, they could be really connected to you. They might be actually receiving a lot of guidance from their spirit guides about you, perhaps a lot of signs that they could be receiving during their dream state. Okay, but what I'm also getting here with this high priestess, this is how they might be perceiving you too, divine feminine. So it's almost like you are someone very mysterious to them. It's almost like they cannot read you, they cannot read your energy, and by not having full access to that information, they're actually afraid or scared or intimidated on some level, just because uh, they're not actually seeing or perhaps knowing certain things about you, which again, if they have a tendency to, let's say, control the situation, this might be something that does bring up a lot of fears for this divine masculine. Now, we also got the Page of Pentacles. With the Page of Pentacles, I feel that this divine masculine thinks about the feelings that they have growing for you. It's almost like perhaps before they did not really acknowledge, or perhaps they were really avoiding their feelings, but right now it's almost like they're understanding that they have a certain level of emotions towards you. Yes, it is still a page here, which tells me that these emotions still might be at the level of just growing, and this is something not very deep. However, they're still acknowledging that they do feel these romantic feelings, romantic emotions towards you. All right, but there's a lot of confusion and fear still present for your divine masculine, so they could be sitting in this fear mentality where their fears could be really blocking them from their own intuition at this point of time, and that is why they do have a lot of confusion in regards to you or your connection. Okay, so let's go ahead and look at their heart space, if there's any blockages there, or perhaps how they might be feeling on this emotional level in regards to you and this connection. Okay, so we do have the Empress, which is Libra and Taurus energy. Beautiful. We also have the Four of Swords, and we also have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, so they are seeing you as this beautiful Empress here. You really standing in your true divine feminine energy. For some of you guys, your divine masculine could be really putting you on a pedestal, really idealizing you, really being inspired by you. All right. But with the Four of Swords, it's like they are feeling that there is some sort of distance here, there is separation, and this might be really affecting their emotional state, where it's almost like sometimes they just don't know what to do about this separation between you two. And with the Knight of Cups, they're definitely wanting to come through towards you, perhaps reach out to you. It's you know, an energy of someone wanting to do some kind of a romantic gesture. Perhaps they do want to surprise you with something, or just even, you know, come and see you, because you've been in the separation for quite some times, and they do have these feelings towards you that they are actually thinking of expressing, but again, their own fears could be really stopping them from doing so. All right, so let's go ahead and look at what might be shifting and changing for your divine masculine in the nearest future. So let's go ahead and see what might be shifting and changing for them. Okay, so we do have the Eight of Cups energy. We also have the Five of Cups. And let's get one more. And we do have the Death card connected to Scorpio energy. So I'm actually seeing a positive thing for your divine masculine, where they will finally be walking away from this Five of Cups energy. And the Five of Cups energy is really an energy where someone is pretty much living in the past, regretting things, really being disappointed, perhaps overcoming a certain loss. Again, this could be loss of your connection. This could be something else in their own personal life where they had to go through a very negative experience. But this is just being stuck, regretting things that did happen to them, and what they're deciding to do is actually they will finally be leaving past in the past, walking away towards the brighter future for themselves. If you see this girl, she's walking towards the sun, so it's almost like your divine masculine is really realizing that they're needing to let go of certain things from their past, because it's no longer, serving them or perhaps both of you within this connection. And there's going to be a big transformation happening for your divine masculine, where they are going to be embracing this transformation and really, perhaps realizing a lot of things when it comes to this connection and you. So I do see that they do need some time to embrace this transformation and really go through this transformation, but this is just for the better. They're definitely moving towards, aligning their energy. Perhaps they are going to be facing their own fears, and letting go of certain things, perhaps even people from their past that no longer has the purpose or no longer serves them. All right, so that is actually really, good shift that will be happening for your divine masculine. Now let's go ahead and look at your energy, divine feminine, where you might be at when it comes to your mental space, your emotional space. So first, let's see what is happening within your mental space in regards to this connection in your divine masculine. Okay, so we do have the Knight of Swords energy. Okay, we do have the King of Wands. And let's get one more. And we do have the Three of Cups. So you could be really perceiving your divine masculine as this King of Wands, someone who's very fiery, someone very passionate, really goal-oriented, but really, really strong when it comes to their energy here. Now, with the Knight of Swords, perhaps you're thinking about a situation between you and them where you might have really been harsh when it comes to communication between you two. Perhaps you did have a conflict in the past, so in a way you're still thinking about the situation in your head. But at the same time, with the Three of Cups here, it's almost like you're really wanting to also let go of anything that was not serving both of you in the past and really embrace these joyful and lighthearted energy, where you don't want to be in any conflict with your divine masculine and just really embrace this happiness, this joy together once had. So you could be really struggling with letting go of this past situation, but at the same time you are optimistic that in the future you might be able to, you know, start fresh and perhaps, you know, start building your connection through you know, through embracing these energy of perhaps just not focusing on how your connection will be unfolding or sticking to certain outcome, but just really being in the present moment and enjoying every possible, you know, joy that you can experience with your divine masculine. Okay, so let's now look at your heart space. Okay, so we do have the Lovers card, which is connected to your own energy, Gemini. We also have the Six of Crystals, which is the Six of Pentacles. And we do have the Sun, which is Leo energy. Wow. So when it comes to your heart space, I feel like you are really looking forward towards this equal collaboration, equal effort that you both could be putting into this connection. You really see your divine masculine as your true divine counterpart, and there's definitely a sense that you could build something beautiful together with the Sun card. So to me, you're very optimistic about what the future holds for both of you. You're not focusing on the negative emotions at this time. Perhaps you have already released any negativity or negative emotions from your heart space, and now you're embracing a lot of positive energies that comes in regards to this connection. So the only thing what I'm seeing here is that you could be still struggling mentally. Perhaps sometimes, you know, your ego could be really getting in the way and perhaps bringing all these negative thoughts, but emotionally I do feel that you are pretty much stable when it comes to your emotions at this time, and you just have this optimism and faith that at some point you'll be able to create something beautiful together with your masculine. Okay, so let's see here what is actually shifting and changing for you, divine feminine, in the nearest future. Okay, so we do have the Ace of Swords energy. We do have the Ace of Cups, so two aces. And let's get one more. And we do have the Ten of Wands. So let me bring up these cards. So we do have two aces here coming through for you guys. Ace of Swords and Ace of Cups. So I do feel like you are really going to be, either you have already stepped into this new cycle or you will be stepping into this new cycle. And with the Ten of Wands, and there is an indication that you're ending this heavy cycle right now, phase within your connection, and you're really going to be embracing these two beautiful energies for you, where with the Ace of Swords you're really going to see clearly. You really going to know where you're moving towards, perhaps what is it that you are wanting to do in your own life. With the Ace of Cups, again, there's a lot of self-love that perhaps you have been working on in regards to your own healing. And Ace of Cups might also indicate a new possible cycle with your divine masculine. So again, you're letting go of the Ten of Wands energy, where you are finally completing this challenging and very heavy cycle for both of you, and you are divine feminine really stepping into this new beautiful energies with a lot of clarity, a lot of understanding, perhaps what might be going on between you two. What is it that you're needing to do, or perhaps what is it that you're wanting to do or pursue in your own life. So there is going to be a lot like this new beginning again. There is a possibility of your divine masculine coming through, but if not, then this is really talking about you stepping into this new cycle where you are going to be feeling a lot of fulfillment, a lot of happiness, and you're finally letting go of the 10 of Wands energy that could have been really holding you back from accessing this happiness on your own. All right, so that is very positive here for you. So let's now look at the connecting energies for both of you guys. So let's see, what are the current energies for both of you? Or should I say connecting energies for both of you? Okay, so we do have the Tower, which is major arcana here. Okay, interesting. We also have the King of Cups, and we do have the Eight of Wands energy. Wow. So with the Tower here, I feel like you both are in this place of really having some kind of revelations, understanding about this connection. Yes, this might be something shocking to you or your divine masculine. Perhaps they're really now understanding this connection better, or they could be really embracing their emotions. For you, divine feminine, there's also some kind of realizations and epiphanies that could be happening, but both of you are experiencing this Tower moment in order to really realize and come to this place of actually seeing some sort of clarity when it comes to this connection. With the King of Cups, I feel like you both are on the same page when it comes to feeling and really embracing your emotions, even though I felt like your divine masculine might still be in this phase where they're not completely in this king energy, but that's where they're definitely heading towards. So they could be really emotionally maturing right now when it comes to the situation. And for you, divine feminine, it's almost like you are definitely knowing and feeling these deep emotions for your divine masculine. But again, I feel like you're really optimistic about what the future holds for both of you, and you're not focusing on when or how it will happen for you. In a way, you are surrendering and really trusting trusting the timing here. Now with the Eight of Wands, you both want a movement here within your connection. Perhaps you both are really tired of not seeing any changes or any progression happening. But again, with the Eight of Wands, it's also an indication where you both really want to talk to one another. Perhaps you are looking forward towards reaching out towards each other, or perhaps really coming and seeing one another. So there's definitely this fire energy where you are wanting to just, communicate and perhaps break the silence between you two. Okay, so let's now look at some of the messages in regards to your connection. So this time I will be only pulling 2 cards from this Sacred Soulmates deck. So what else for my Gemini and their divine masculine, please, Spirit? What other messages? And then we'll get into oracle cards and some of the messages from your divine masculine. Okay, let's see here. So we have new beginnings. It says letting go, change, time to move forward, risks and opportunities. So yes, definitely I'm feeling that this is what will be happening for you, divine feminine, but I feel like if your divine masculine will go through this transformation, there's going to be new beginnings for, you know, for both of you. And again, letting go, I'm really seeing that they're letting go of certain type of patterns in their lives and really letting go of the past that will be creating this change. Okay, so let's get one more. Okay, and we do have reflect. We attract soulmates based on the lessons we need for growth. Is this hindering or supporting you? So Spirit is wanting you to do a little bit more of the reflection, introspection, where, you know, really perhaps you're needing just to do and really in order to complete this lesson, you're just being asked to reflect on this situation. It will give you more clarity and it will give you more answers that you're looking for. All right, so let's now look at the oracle cards. So what else for my Gemini? Okay, so we do have clarity coming through. Yeah, so I'm definitely seeing clarity, especially with the tower moment where you both are having this tower moment, and after it will pass, you are definitely going to be seeing much more clearly when it comes to the situation. So there will be no more confusion, no more illusions when it comes to your divine masculine, when it comes to this situation. So definitely clarity is coming towards you. I feel like both of you. All right, let's get one more card from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck. What else for my Gemini? Okay, we do have number 41 with the soulmates. So this particular deck does not have twin flame, but this is, you know, indication that you and your divine masculine are really, you know, do have this soul connection. So for those of you that still were doubting yourself, or perhaps we're looking for some kind of sign, I feel like Spirit is saying that yes, this is your true divine counterpart, and you know you are meant to meet them this lifetime. Okay, let me grab this beautiful deck and let's see what other information for my Gemini. So this might be in regards to your own spiritual path. Let's see what other messages you're needing to hear right now. Okay, so we do have answering the call. The time is now. So for some of you guys, you are being called to perhaps step into your own empowerment, and for a lot of you guys there's some sort of specific purpose or mission you are needing to fulfill this lifetime, and you're being called to answer that call. So it's going to resonate differently for all of you, but Spirit is saying it's time to make some sort of decision. It's time to take some sort of action, because you are being called to have this bigger purpose and mission that you are needing to fulfill. Okay, so that's a very specific message for some of you guys. All right, so now let's move into the messages from your divine masculine. Let's see, so what are the messages they do want you to know? Okay, so we have your smile makes me melt. So there's something about your smile that they do find really special. Perhaps they are really drawn to the way you laugh or smile. We also have no one makes me feel like you do. So you really do feel your divine masculine really special, and perhaps, you know, they're realizing that your connection, this is something that they've never felt before with anybody else. What else? And we have the silence is killing me. Yeah, so they're definitely wanting to talk to you again, going back to the Eight of Wands energy, where you both are perhaps struggling with being not in communication at this time. Okay, so let's grab another deck and see what other messages. Okay, so we have, I have been watching you from far. So for some of you guys, your divine masculine could be really observing you, maybe through social media. Maybe they could be asking some information through friends or family members, really depending. What else? We also have my soul remembers you from past lives. So for some of you guys, your divine masculine could be having certain dreams or memories that they're actually accessing at this time, where they do remember some of your past lives together. Okay. And actually this tower moment could really also indicate where they might be having these revelations or these memories of your past lives together. Okay, and let's get one more. And we have you make me feel naked. Okay, so this card really talks about them feeling like you could really see through their masks, you could really feel their energy, and it's like they cannot really hide anything from you because you already know what might be going on, and in a way they might be feeling intimidated or uncomfortable because this is something that they're not perhaps used to doing. All right, so that was your reading today, my dear Gemini. I hope that this reading was helpful to you. Please let me know down in the comments if you feel like sharing. Otherwise, I'm sending you absolute love and light, and I will see you guys in my next readings. Take care. Bye-bye.